Hi there, I'm Matt from the Underground Cookery School, and today I'm going to do a video cookery lesson for you. Today I'm going to show you how to use a rice cooker. Why, you may ask yourself, would anyone want to use one of those when you could simply use a pan and a hob? Well, there are lots of reasons, but the most obvious is if, like me, you're running around doing 7 or 8 different things, you can't always keep an eye on the pan, and if you overcook the rice, you then have to start again. You never have that problem with a rice cooker. First thing I'm going to do is empty some, this is long grain rice, which I've just rinsed briefly, and I'm going to put straight into the rice cooker. And I've measured it up, so it's exactly half a ramekin of rice. And I've measured this up, and it's an entire ramekin. So that gives you the proportions. Whenever you cook rice in a rice cooker, you always use twice as much volume of water in ratio to the rice. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a mix. Stick the lid on, and over here there's a little switch, and if I press it down, it's now on cook. What will happen is that rice will boil, and over the course of the next 7 or probably be a bit longer, maybe 10 minutes, it will then cook and then click back on to warming rice. The only thing I would recommend, and the jury's out on this, but you're watching my video on how to use a rice cooker, so I think halfway through, lift the lid up, give it a quick mix, put the lid back on, and the reason I think you should do that is the rice at the bottom sometimes gets overcooked and then sticks to the base, and you get a sort of crust to the rice, which you don't really want. So we'll come back in about 6 or 7 minutes just to give it a quick mix around. Maybe make it 5 minutes because there's not a great it's only one portion of rice we're cooking, and then we'll finish it off. So we're about halfway through the cooking, and I'm just going to give it a quick mix, so just releasing it off the bottom to avoid it getting that crust. And the next time you return, it should be cooked all the way through. So that rice has now been cooking for about 10 minutes or so. I'm just going to put a little knob of butter in there, just to give it a mix up. Actually, one little tip. It does sometimes help, a little bit of salt and pepper in there. It can sometimes help if you just rub a little bit of olive oil into the base of the rice cooker, because what that then does is prevents any possible situation relating to the rice sticking to the bottom. There we go. So there we have perfectly cooked rice from our rice cooker. There you go, a little bit of olive oil just for the hell of it. Chefs always do that. Perfectly cooked rice using a rice cooker. Give it a go.